Welcome to the little dojo. We are doing a push-up workout today. So this one, we're not really doing a lot of cardio and moving real fast and things, but more of a strength building workout here. Now, Mrs. G and I have already recorded a couple of videos, so we've already done some warm-ups and everything that way. Now, if you're doing this video as I suggested in my email, then you've already done a different workout before this one. However, if you're doing this one by itself, that's totally fine, but go ahead and hit pause right now and maybe go do a little warm-up. You don't want to launch into push-ups right away without warming the body up. So maybe do some footwork, some jumping jacks, move around a little bit, and then come on back and join us. Now, for those that are already warmed up, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking you through one of my favorite push-up workouts. This is a workout I've been doing for pretty darn close to 20 years, if not a little more. And it's a great way to get a good workout in for the upper body. It doesn't just work the chest, but the arms. It also is going to get our back involved a little as well. So first off, I want to just kind of review how to do a good push-up. So most of the time, unless I'm telling you to move your hand in a different direction or put it somewhere else, your basic push-up position is kind of shoulder width apart. So we have our boxes on the ground here, so it's going to help us to measure out exactly where our hands go. But again, a basic push-up, what we're doing is our hands would be on the top corners of the box, and then I want to pay attention to my index and my middle finger. So if we just put our hands down, typically those two fingers are pointing in at each other, and that's not how we want to do our push-up. We want to rotate those out so those two fingers are pointing directly in front of you. So when I put my hands down on the ground, I spread my fingers out nice and wide, and again, I'm checking and making sure that my index and my middle are pointing straight forward in front of me. Then we just put our feet out here, and now I'm in my good push-up position. This is where I go down and then right back up. Now, today we're going to be doing it in a lot of different positions and moving our bodies in different ways. So each one of these we're going to do, Mrs. G and I are going to be doing 6 push-ups of each technique. And that's what we expect from all of our black belts doing this video. And then if you're a level 2, 3, then you can either do 4 or you could go for the 6 with us. And then my level 1s and my beginner students, you all can either do 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So if you only got 2 in you, that's totally fine. 2 will get you a good workout through this. So we're going to start out and we're going to run through each one. I'll kind of explain a little bit about each one, and then we'll do our push-ups there and then move on to the next. And then we'll actually repeat this a second time with just small breaks in between. So we're going to go ahead and start a timer here just so we know what we got for breaks going on. So first one, we're doing just basic push-ups. So again, hands out in front. Make sure that you got them about a shoulder width apart, fingers pointing straight forwards. Go ahead and set it up there, and we do 6 of them. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Now go ahead and set it down, rest it out. Now what we're going for is nice and wide push-ups. So what we're going to do is start our hands off kind of where they were before, and we're just going to move them a little bit wider than that box there. And what this does is it makes the chest work more. So the wider those hands go, the more the chest is working and the less the arms are doing. So you can actually go wider than I just showed, but kind of choose it how you want to do it. The wider you go, the harder it becomes. So here we go, set it up. And again, we want those fingers pointing straight in front of us. Then we go in and put those feet out and do your push-ups. Go. 4, 5, 6. Good. All right. Next one, we're going to kind of isolate. So now we're going to make kind of one side of our body do more of the work. So the way this one works is we start out setting our hands up, and then we're going to take our left hand first, and we're going to turn it to the side here. So once we turn it to the side, it kind of disengages a bunch of the muscles, makes the right side do more of the work. So it's building up for one arm push-ups. So here we go, set it up. Turn that hand to the side. Check those fingers on this hand, make sure they're pointing straight forwards. Set it and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, all we're doing, same thing, just going to the other side. So now everything switches. So this hand goes back to normal, and the right hand is the one kicks to the side, not working as hard. So set it up and do your push-ups. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whew, that's it. Started to get a little harder. So now what we're doing is we're coming back to the turned hands, but we're going to go even farther. So what's going to happen is now my hands start off on the top of the box, but then my left hand is going to turn all the way around and drop to the bottom of the square. So now as I do this, this arm is going to be pushing a little different, using a lot different muscles. So we're building some of the other areas up, and then this hand is the one still doing most of the work. All right, so here we go. Right hand on top of the box, left hand on the bottom, and again, my fingers are pointing behind me, and then I set it up, and we go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew, those ones get a little more challenging, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Other side, same situation here. So we got the left hand on top of the box, right hand on the bottom, and here we go. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We got 2 more of those to do, 2 more different ones. So the last 2 are going to be a little, now the wider you go, the harder this is as well. So I'm going to go a little wider than the normal box here. And what we're going to do is A-frame push-ups, and then we're going to do some sweeps. So here's how the A-frames work. What we're doing is, again, our hands go to a little wider. You can do this with your hands closer, and in fact, closer you go, the less you're really focusing on one arm. So wider you go, harder this is. So what we're doing is drawing an A with our body as we go down. So what I'm doing is I'm starting out here, and then when I go down, instead of into the middle, what I'm gonna do is go down to one side and push up, and then I go down to the other and push up. Now, the ultimate goal is as you go down, your hand, whatever side you're going to, is actually touching kind of the center of your chest, and then you're pushing it back off. So this is really focusing on making one arm push our body weight. We still have assistance from the other, so it's really building us up to have the strength for the one arm push-ups. So we're coming out just like this here, and A-frame push-ups. We're doing 1, 2, so on and so forth, going to 6. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, last one of the set, and we're going to take a small break and repeat them, but next time will be faster. So this one, these are called sweeps. So we're going to pretend like our chest is a broom. We're going to, kind of like the A-frame push-up, I'm going to go down to one side, but then my chest is going to sweep across the mats to the other side, and then I push back up. All right, so we're actually kind of making a triangle a bit with our body. Now we're going to go, on this one, we go 3 times one direction, and then the last 3, we go the other way. Or if you're a beginner level 1 and you're doing only 2 of them, you do 1 push-up one way, and then repeat, but go the other direction. So here we go, setting it up, doing our sweep push-ups. And go. 3. All right. Going the other way. Oh. Last one. The last one was rough.
Yeah, it was.
Oh. All right. Take a small break here. Shake those arms out. So again, not something that's really making us break a big sweat. However, I don't know about you, but I feel it in my shoulders, my back, my chest, my arms. So we got a little bit of time left, and then we're gonna do 15-second breaks in between each one. We're just gonna go rapid fire through these bad boys, and then we'll be done with this workout video. So here we go. Whew, 10 more seconds, everybody. 5 seconds. All right, basic push-ups, here we go. And set it up, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, very nice. So we got about a 10 more second break here. And at any point, I don't care who you are, kid, adult, if you can't finish off these push-ups because you're on your toes and your muscles are exhausted, then go and drop to the knees. It's good, still training to have good technique on the knees. You're pushing less weight and still building the muscle. But if you can stay on your toes, then try to stay on them the whole time. Here we go, wide style. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Little break. All right, next one will be the left hand to the side. Whew. All right, 5 seconds. Start setting it up. And 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Whew. All right, then we'll be flipping it here in just a few seconds. Whew, those ones got rough.
Yeah. Yeah, right. We're still like that.
And here we go, set it up. And go. All right, next will be the hand on the top and the bottom. All right, last 3 hardest 3, here we go. Set it up. And go.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
All right, other side, you got a little bit of time to rest here. Not a huge amount. All right, next side. Here we go. 3, 2, go ahead, start setting it up. And go. There we go.
I don't know about these last 2.
I know, these are the rough ones. Again, if you can't do these and you're just not able to accomplish them, or what you are doing is just really tiny, like you're here, here's right, then go to those knees, drop down, doesn't matter. When we do our knees, the way it works, we go from our good push-up, drop the knees straight to the ground, and then lift the feet up. Or you can actually leave the feet there, right? And then now, because you're not pushing as much of your body weight, you're still gonna be able to go at full range of motion, practicing everything, getting that muscle building all the way through it, and still get a good workout in. Don't kid yourself, knee push-ups do get hard. Here we go. We got A-frames, and let's do it. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Failed on the last one. All right, last one. We got the sweeps. I ain't ready for this one.
Me neither.
I ain't ready for it. Here we go. And let's set it up.
Do it. All right.
And go. Oh. Come on. Even on my knees almost hit. All right, other way. One.
I should tickle you right now.
That would be terrible. Terrible.
Go on.
And we are done.
Done.
So, good little workout. Definitely brings those muscles to exhaustion and failure, which is what we're looking for, especially in strength building. Really want to kind of push them to the point where they just don't work anymore and then let them rest. So, thank you for joining us in this training video. Again, we got a couple other ones that we released with this. So, what we released was 3 different videos that equal about a 45-minute class. We got a little bit of core, a little bit of legs, and this one really focusing on a lot of the upper body. So once again, thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.